Hey everybody.
We'll just wait for a few seconds.
Yeah, see if anybody joins real quick.
But we just wanted to give a little update on the developing stories that's going on, which is so crazy that,
the coronavirus, of course, is on top of everybody's mind because of all of the media announcements and information that's being sent out there. So we just wanted to come to you tonight to talk to you about what's officially going on with Walt Disney World Resort. We learned earlier today that Disneyland is going to close down on Saturday, an abundance of caution to ensure the safety of the guests and the employees that work for the organization. They will be closing their hotels on Sunday to give people time to make travel arrangements to get home and to their final destinations. But just momentarily, we learned that Disney World Florida is also going to be closing the theme parks on Sunday. So that is confirmed by the local news outlets in Orlando, and we know for sure that is happening this coming Sunday. The theme parks within the Walt Disney World will be closed. As of now, they're stating that the hotels will remain open, shopping centers will remain open. They haven't said anything specifically about Disney Springs, so if anybody knows anything for sure, we'd love if you would share that with us. If not, we will let you know as soon as we know. But as we talked about on the last broadcast, of course, we know, because we do as well, we're not local, that people spend years planning their Disney vacations, and this is going to be pretty devastating to some of those out there. So we know how emotional it can get when things like this happen, but I think it's important to remember that safety first. And along with the resorts, the cruise line is also suspending services. So I don't think I mentioned the cruise line as well. The cruise line has also announced that it's suspending services. So safety first, of course. We have many, many friends that live locally in the Orlando area, and their health and safety is much more important to us, of course, than the theme parks, even though we know how devastating this can be for people that have worked so hard and spent months and sometimes years saving thousands of dollars to be able to take this dream vacation with their families. I'm sure Disney will take care of the people that did have plans during these next couple of weeks, and just make sure, of course, to stay in touch with them. I believe the phone lines will still be open to contact them. Part of the announcement included a work from home option for some of their employees. So expect, of course, extended hold times when you do call, but there will be, people there to help you with reorganizing your plans. But in the interim, it's just important that everybody remain safe and continue with the good hygiene and stay healthy. Make sure to follow the CDC and government guidelines. And if we hear any more information, of course, we would share that with you. But as Joe and I were reading it, we were having trouble putting it into words in an article, so we just decided to come to you live. Yeah,
it's just a little bit easier doing this than having to bring up the website and fill it all in and then posting it, which I know a lot of people probably have seen it. So this probably isn't the first place that you guys have seen the announcement, but I applaud Disney for doing this. They are doing the right thing by shutting down. They need to take their guests as number one. So this is definitely the sound.
Yeah, it's the right decision to make as far as guest safety, employee safety, and overall residential safety over the next couple of weeks. And I think one of my girlfriends put it best today, that they're playing the short game, which is great. They're not doing it long term. It's just for a couple of weeks. Of course, if your vacation falls within those couple of weeks, it's a little solace to you. But of course, we definitely feel for you, but the health and safety of yourself as well as your family is most important.
Yeah, I mean, this virus is no joke. it's just by the looking at what's happening overseas right now. It's it's not something that people can take lightly. Facebook has I don't go on Twitter, so I don't know what's been going on Twitter, but Facebook has been, the trolls have been out with this whole virus, and you have to take it for what it is, and it's pretty scary. I get it. Toilet paper and bottled water are off the shelves, but
it's much more than that.
Yes. So we want to make sure that all you guys are safe. We feel for everybody who's affected by this. Personally, we're a little worried. We don't want this to come to our area. This is like shocking.
We don't have a lot of tourism here necessarily, especially this time of the year in Buffalo, New York, but we do have a lot of major universities where people are returning home that were maybe studying from the affected areas, and you hope that folks do the right thing and to keep themselves and their communities safe during the recommended quarantine period. We just know that not everybody would do that necessarily either. So it's just making sure, again, to be diligent, stay safe, eat healthy, take your vitamins, all of those things. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face.
I think we should be good by September there, Patty.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we should be good.
Oh, so, goodness.
Did you get your dining reservations in? So, but
there's Danielle just hopped on. She was about to take a solo trip down there, so I'm sure she's disappointed. But hopefully she can reschedule that.
And I'm sure that Disney's going to be very accommodating to everybody who has trips that are already planned. They're gonna do what they can for everybody. This is unprecedented. This is just like we will never see something like this happen again in our life.
Hopefully not.
So we have to just bear with it.
Stay smart. Wash your hands and take care of your families. There's Danielle saying they were great about it. Of course they were. Nobody does service better than the Walt Disney World Organization.
Yes.
Or Walt Disney Organization. So that's about it, guys. We're having trouble putting it into words on paper, so just decided to come and into the towers, for goodness sake. Gosh. If you haven't stayed there already, Daniel, you are in for a treat. I don't know if I can say anywhere else but the towers going forward.
Is our go-to place.
It's beautiful. She got the two that she wanted, so look at that.
That's all that matters, right?
So a lot to look forward to, and it's just going to give us a little bit more time to save and plan for our next trip, right, guys? So it's and for the locals, just stay safe. I don't know what confirmed cases are in your particular counties or areas and things like that, but I know at work they've told us to stop shaking hands.
Yeah, that's exactly what they told us. I work at a car dealership, so they told us that we don't have to go on test drives with people, especially if we feel that somebody might be sick, even with just a cold. No handshaking.
People are really good about it too. When even at the end where it's almost awkward, I had a customer I work at a bank bow to me the other day, he was joking, but he was like,
people are going like this,
bump a fist, bump an elbow.
Right. We now have to wipe down every single vehicle that a customer test drives, which, I mean...
Why weren't we doing that before?
Exactly. But, so now we're taking Clorox wipes out.
I know, Judy, and just for you, I made sure, Judy. I got you covered, girl. Cheers.
So
that's a good one.
We're all taking precautions on and just looking at the little things that we do in life and trying to find ways to stay sanitary.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have to wipe down the pens. Who would have ever thought that we would have had to wipe down pens before? But after everyone touches a pen, we need to wipe it down with a
I've been
Clorox
letting
wipe.
people take their pens with them. I've just opened up a box and
I
said,
don't
pick
have
a
that
pen.
many pens.
Oh, I'll get you some pens. Everyone, send Joe pens. Clean pens. No, not really.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not really.
And by the way,
we're gonna end up getting boxes of pens.
I don't know if everybody saw, but I did get my hair cut.
You know the important things.
Yeah, that's...
Anyways, World
So-
or Land, both. So,
Yes.
Disneyland announced earlier today, and Disney World just announced in the last 10 minutes that they too will be closing down the theme parks, as well as the Disney Cruise Line. The only thing that we're unsure about right now is Disney Springs, as I know a lot of the places in Springs are not really Disney owned and operated, so I think that would probably be up to the individual organizations.
And in the original post that I saw for Disneyland is that downtown Disney was going to stay open
Oh, okay.
for now, but that could always change. Disney is constantly reevaluating this. This is a big deal.
I think the Anaheim mayor said they didn't want people more than 250 people convening in an area, so that's what drove that decision. And then they just decided to take it company-wide.
As of right now, they're going to be closed until the end of the month.
To reopen on April 1st.
And that's going to be reassessed at that time also. You can't take these days as a permanent date because we don't know what's happening with this virus. But as of right now, it's supposed to be just to the end of the month, and we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens after that. In the interim, we'll continue to bring you information as you have it. Thank you for joining our impromptu broadcast today. It was just the easiest way for us to relay the information. Of course, this will be posted to all of our forums: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. So please like, share, subscribe. So that you can continue to get the latest information as it comes out. But I didn't bring the monitor up, so we should probably go check it. Oh, you should be good in May.
Yeah, we should hopefully be good in May.
Hopefully this thing passes by then. Of course, we don't know. We don't know how much, how long this is going to take to get under control.
Yeah.
But hopefully by May you'll be good.
Yep. All right, guys, we're going to head off, and we will see you guys Sunday night. So we're going to be talking about some of the dining services that we did not like.
Oh, okay.
So that's what you said.
That's what we're going to be talking about.
All right.
All right. Have a good night,
Talk
everybody.
to you later.